James here. We're going to learn how to teach our dogs down. Why is teaching your dog down useful? Well, you can use down to be a part of other things like, say, place and stays, other commands that we do that use down or sit. But in this case, we're going to talk about down, and it's just fun. So we want to have fun with our dogs. How hard is it? Not hard at all. Just a few steps, and you'll learn how to teach your dogs how to down. What do you need? A food lure, 5 minutes, and of course a dog. So let's learn how to teach our dogs down. Here's my friend Juno. We're going to teach Juno how to down. So the way that you do this is, as you can see, I've brought my treats, and she's very interested in the treats. What I want to do is I want to get the dog in front of me and then make sure that she knows that I have the treats. And then what I can do is I can lure the dog into a down position. The way that I do that is we come down to her level and then bring the treat down in front of her and put it between her feet. And when I do that, and she remains in that position, I'm going to want to reward that repeatedly. Good girl! Use some praise along with that. And then repeat the steps. So we'll do it again. Now she knows sit, so that's a good sit. And then I can say down after we make sure that she understands that when we put her in that position, that's what down is. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. So now we're going to do the same thing that we just did. And while we do this, we're going to add the command down to it because she already now knows what we expect from her. You know, ready? Oh, she presented it just like that. So good girl, good girl. I didn't even have to say the word down. This time we're going to do it for you guys. Ready? Down. Good girl, yes. Let's try to do it over here this way. Ready, puppy? Juno. Down. Yes, good girl. Good girl. One thing you'll want to remember when you're teaching your dog down is when is the best time for me to reward the dog. The best time to reward your dog is when your dog has gotten into the position that you want as your end result. In this case, it's going to be down. But there's a couple ways to do it. And one way you can mistakenly do it is go over their head with it, because by going over their head with it, they might want to react by doing what she's doing right now. I have the treat in my hand. And so now she knows how to get it to do what I want her to do. What we're going to do is we're going to reward her by giving her a treat under instead of over her head and between the legs. And then we should have a great down, and she's probably going to give us a stay because she's such a good dog. Are you ready, puppy? Down. Good girl. And so now, if you watch, I'll give her a treat under, so she has a greater chance of remaining in this position and getting the reward, which she's being rewarded for something that she's doing right here and not having to move for. We're reinforcing that enormously. Good girl. And that's everything that you need to do.